Alright, here we go. We are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris. This is my channel, We Love Comics. And I have a couple of CGC boxes that I want to unbox so you guys can see what they are. And if you're interested in that, I want you to join the live chat, because one of the things I do on this channel is if you are in the live chat during the live show, I pick one of you to be today's surprise subscriber shout out. You don't even have to be a subscriber if you don't want to, but if you are today's surprise subscriber shout out and you have a YouTube channel, I will allow that person to be able to post a link to their videos or their channel in the comment section. Of course, I do have to approve it just to make sure it's appropriate for viewers to see. And what I always recommend is if you go into the comment section of a video and you see the surprise subscriber shout outs link, go click on it, go check them out, and give them a subscribe, because it's a good way to help the community, and that's one of the things that I am all about. Also, if you are one of my moderators and you are in the live chat participating in the conversation, I allow all of my moderators to also post a link to their videos if you are in the live chat of this video. So it pays to be somebody that does more than just watches. I want you to participate. So, with that being out of the way, don't forget to sign up for that cashback program if you have not done it, or if you signed up and have not spent $30 or more, you have 90 days once you sign up, and the link is in the description, it's in the live chat, it's also in the comment section. If you spend $30 or more in any of the affiliated programs associated with it, after you, of course, check restrictions, you will get $30 cash back. That is valid up until the end of this year. That could change, so don't wait too long. And like I said, you have to spend $30 or more. Don't use eBay's best offer, because it will not apply. That's why I say check restrictions. Alright, so I got a lot of people already participating in the live chat. Don't forget, stick around until the end so you can see who's today's surprise subscriber shout out. And all of my power viewers and ultra power viewers, you are the people that watch from beginning to end. And already 11 likes, so thank you for that. I really appreciate that. And let's get the camera on, because I see enough people are here. And there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have 3 boxes I'm going to unbox. These are all 3 CGCs. These are comics I've had for a while that I just did not open, because if you've seen, and I'll show you just the sample of some of them, this is just some of the books that I have yet, if you go all the way to the top, yet to unbox. And the video froze. Let me just see. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. The video froze, but it'll be back. All right, so here we go. Stick around. Let's open up the first box. So I've had these for a while. I haven't made any major purchases in a while, unfortunately, due to the situations and everything, but here we go. That should be live on your screen now. Sorry about that. I don't know why it froze. Alright, so these are all CGC comics, which shows I use all 3 companies. Just because I have that deal with PGX does not mean I am exclusive with them or have to use them. I've always said, and I will maintain, that CGC is the #1 grading service. Not because they're the most accurate, because I've seen definitely all companies get grades wrong at times, but it's basically because people can get the most money selling them. And that's the reality of it. Whether some people will admit that or not, you know, that's up to them. But I like to keep it here on my channel real, and I like to stay honest as much as humanly possible. Alright, so they wrapped this pretty good. They put some bubble wrap and a whole bunch of shredded paper in there. That's always fun. So if you need any free confetti, I have some available for you. And of course, I always mention any significance of the books, and I will also tell you the price I paid. Alright, so they taped this as well. So they did a pretty good job with this. Now, this is a book I was talking about a while ago. This is a Spec Book. And what I always say is, if you're going to get a Spec Book, you might as well get it cheap. Because if it happens, you'll make a lot of money. If it doesn't happen, you didn't spend a lot of money. So to me, that is key. So I'll just show the back of the book. Alright, so first up, this is a book I've talked about before. If you don't have this book, I definitely recommend adding this to your collection to take the chance on, because there have been rumors that Alpha Flight may be in the MCU, especially now with the acquisition of the X-Men characters. This one, there have been rumors. Who knows what'll happen? Always keep in mind when it comes to rumors and speculation, you know, it could be wrong. Things can change. They could have had characters all lined up, movie already cut, and they end up cutting them out. So you never know. They could be horrible. So there's a lot of factors to consider. But like I said, if you buy something cheap before there are any official videos or trailers or movies or anything, you're going to get the best prices. So I got this one at a 9.6. And of course, CGC, it's got white pages, which is definitely something you want. People have asked, you know, if you have the same price, would you get off-white to white, or white pages? White pages are the one that'll be most desirable, but that's only for the really serious collectors. Most general people who are buying comics really don't even know about that stuff, so they don't care. But if you have the choice between a 9.6 off-white white and a 9.6 white with the same price, you might as well get the white pages, because there are some people that can make a difference. So this is not the first appearance of Alpha Flight, but it is the first appearance of Buck. And how do you pronounce that name? I'm not even going to try it, but it's the origin of Alpha Flight. But the main one is Puck, and that's the smaller sized character right there. So there are some significant first appearances, because Puck is one of the more recognizable of most of the Alpha Flight characters. So if they ever did an Alpha Flight TV show or movie, I would be shocked if that character's not in there. So even though this is not the first appearance of Alpha Flight, it is the first appearance of one of the main characters that is well known. So there is some significance. And if anybody wants to mention the female's character's name, I don't want to butcher it. But I only paid $67 for this book. That includes shipping and handling. So for under $70 to get the chance on this book, I mean, like I said, if it doesn't work out, I didn't break the bank to do it. But I think for that price, it is worth taking the chance on, and definitely a book I recommend. And who knows what'll happen. Okay, next up. They're doing really good with these boxes. I always appreciate that, because I've had graded comics where they didn't put them in boxes, believe it or not. They just kind of wrapped them, which is absolutely ridiculous. But as long as they arrive okay, that's all that matters. So they put some paper in here. They put some bubble wrap around it. I'm happy to see that. And then they put it in an additional kind of padded envelope. And they put another person's address inside there. I guess it shows that many people reuse their packaging, which is fine. Good way to save some money. Alright, so they taped this one pretty good. And I don't care if I rip the CGC bag, because I always put new ones anyway. I'm trying to do it so I don't damage the actual case, because that's the most important part. Alright, so they taped it right over the bag. So that's interesting. Alright, so I'll probably have to replace this bag, but let's take it out. This is a book I bought months ago. It's definitely a spec book, one that I would recommend. And we got... And did it freeze again? Alright, YouTube is doing very well as always. Before I show it, I'm glad I paid attention. Let's see if it goes back. Alright, so it'll come back in a second. The wire is being finicky. Alright, so there we go. Sorry about that. So it will come back if you're watching this not live. Alright, so now you can actually see it. Alright, so here's the back of the book. This is a modern spec book. And let's wait until you can see on the video camera. There we go. Okay. So, we have Batman number 89. This is the first print. This is a CGC 9.8. White pages. And, of course, this is the first appearance of Punchline in a cameo. So, this is definitely a very desirable book. Of course, Her first cover appearance is Batman 92. So if you're looking for that, there's a couple of variants in the regular covers, of course. I paid $165.25 for this book. I bought it months ago when it first was on sale for eBay. It took months to get here. But Punchline, they are trying to do something with her. I don't know if she'll ever have the popularity as Harley Quinn. But there are people saying they really like the character, and, you know, if they keep developing her, and she does get her own ongoing series, and it's something that's more than a one-and-done character, which obviously she's not already, this book has a lot of future potential. Now, of course, in the beginning, it's going to go up and down, so you are taking risks, but I figure for the price, it's worth it. Take the chance on it. 9.8, very happy with that book. All right. Last but not least, this is a book I talked about a while ago. Very happy to get this. This is a expensive book, and it's only going to get more expensive if, again, rumors turn out to be true. Okay. They taped this one. All right, good. They put blue tape, and they folded it, so it made it easier to get the tape off. So I'm really happy they did that. Because some people, they use like packing tape, and especially when it goes onto the bubble wrap, it just rips it to shreds. So this is an oversized book. They packaged this very well. They even put a cardboard box around it, like a picture frame box. So that's cool. I've never seen that before, so great job for that. They put the corners. I'm going to have to save those. So, nice job for doing the extra on that book. Alright, so let's check. Looks really nice. Right, no cracks. Looks very good. And don't forget, guys, I'm going to post the cashback program. Please sign up for it if you haven't. You know, if you click on the link and you sign up and spend $30 or more with any of the affiliated programs within the first 90 days, you get $30 cash back, and I get a one-time referral fee. This is a book I definitely recommend. I was telling people to get this months ago, so the price is definitely going up. I'm very happy to get this, and I hope they do something with this. But this is a book I would highly recommend. This is Vampire Tales #2. This is the first appearance of Satana. Now, there have been rumors with the more hellish kind of characters coming to the MCU with Midnight Suns and Blade and possibly Mephisto. With a lot of female characters being used, I would be surprised if they don't use Satana. There have been rumors about her, so this is definitely a book worth taking the chance on. This is a magazine-sized kind of comic. I got this at a 9.2. White pages. So this is the first appearance of Satana, the Devil's daughter, and you can see it even says it right here on the bottom. So this is a very wide comic. This came out in 1973, so this is early Bronze Age. And this book is getting already expensive. When I bought it a couple of months ago for a 9.2, I spent $515.74 for this book. And I really think if Satana ends up in a movie, this book is going to become very expensive, because high grades for this book are not easy to find. And you're looking 9.6 is already roughly around the close to the $2,000 range. So I'm very happy with a 9.2 with this book. But of course, you could buy it raw. I'm not sure what the prices are now because I haven't looked in a while. And again, it's worth taking the chance on, but always, like I say, keep in mind there are no guarantees. So, Vampire Tales #2 at a 9.2. We got Batman 89 First Punchline, 9.8. And Alpha Flight #1, first appearance of Puck, 9.6. All three with white pages. So let's do today's surprise subscriber shout out. Of course, if you want one, you don't even have to be a subscriber. You just have to be participating in the live chat. And if you are picked and you have a YouTube channel, one of the bonuses is you are able to post the link to your channel in the comment section after it's been approved. And also my moderators, if you are in the live chat, you can also post the links to your channels as well. So if you see those links when you're browsing or commenting, please just make sure you click them and check them out. So we're going to go with Agmir Abdu. Forgive me if I said that wrong, but Agmir Abdu, you are today's surprise subscriber shout out. If you do have a YouTube channel, you are more than happy to be able to post the link. Of course, I do have to approve it just to make sure it's something appropriate. And that is today's shout out. So give our shout out a shout out. I want to thank the 28 people that were kind enough to hit the like button. 35 people watching. I always appreciate your comments and I respond to each and every one of them. So if you can, be so kind as to leave a comment of what you thought about these books. And don't forget to save up for my birthday, which is next Tuesday, the 9th. I turn the big 5-0. And I'm kidding, you don't have to do anything other than maybe say happy birthday. So that's it. Thank you very much, guys. Hopefully you appreciated this video. People have been saying they wanted me to kind of switch it up a little bit. There are plenty that appreciate the previews, but they want to have some of the other stuff that I've been doing. So your thumbs up will tell me you appreciate that I listen to what you guys say. All right, so thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. And do not forget, it is not you, it is not I, it's We Love Comics. Happy collecting, have a great day, have fun, and I'll see you next video. Alright, it's Easter egg time for my viewers that are the power viewers and ultra power viewers. I'm going to do 2 random unboxings. These, I have no idea what's in them. One is from here in Florida. Another one goes all the way back to New York, when I used to live in New York over a year ago. So I do not know what's in these books, so we're going to find out together. But this is my way of every now and then I'll do an added bonus for the people who stick around and watch my videos from beginning to end. So if you're one of my power viewers or ultra power viewers, make it known in the comments section. So I don't know what's in this book. There are 2 boxes I'm going to unbox. So let's find out together. Especially I'm curious about the one in New York, because that means it's way over a year old. Alright, so this looks to be a graded comic. And unfortunately, unless they put a price receipt in there, I won't know what I paid for it. Of course, I can try and look it up and we'll see what we find. Alright, so like I was saying before, when some people use the packing tape, it clings to the bubble wrap and makes it very difficult. Alright, so I'm glad people are still here. This is one of the things I like to do. They're little Easter egg bonuses for people who stick around. Alright, so let's see what this is. Alright, and I pretty much know about what I paid for it. This is definitely one I would highly recommend. X-Men number 4, first appearance of Omega Red. I got this at a 9.8. It did not come with the invoice, but I will assume that I paid roughly about $150 for it, because I know I bought like 2 others, and I was paying between $150 and $145. So X-Men number 4, there have been rumors about Omega Red showing up as one of the X-Men villains. Again, speculation, you never know. But if that happens, you know what's going to happen to the price of these books. So never be afraid of the prices when it comes to speculation based on credible rumors. Now, things can always change, but if it ends up that it's something that you trust your instincts on and it works and it happens, you're going to be very happy with the end results. So here we go. This one, let's see. It's funny, this package came from Florida when I was living in New York, and this was sent September 3rd, 2019. So definitely over a year ago. So this is right before I moved. Yeah, because we left on the 14th, I believe, of September. So this was probably one of the last boxes I got before we moved here to beautiful sunny Florida, where it's a chilly 70 degrees right now. So let's see what this is. I'm sure it's not anything of major significance, but you never know. How cool would that be if it was Amazing Fantasy 15? But I highly doubt it would be, because if I ever had the money to buy an AF-15, you all know that I would not be holding that in a box more than 5 seconds longer than I put it in my hand. So someday I will get that book. It's just not today. But I am forever the glass is half full kind of guy. Alright, so let's get rid of this tape. And one of the things I always recommend is the cardboard, especially if you're going to ship your comics to get graded from a company or just to sell comics. Save these. You know, it's basically saves you money. It's good for adding cushions to the books that you get. Holy crap. Alright, so this is not... I was wondering whatever happened to this book. That is funny. Now, I do not remember what I paid for it, but I know I paid a good price. This is actually a very key issue. So, wow. It's not Amazing Fantasy 15. This is a lower grade because it's missing the back cover. The front cover is loose, but the interior is complete. I think I paid about $200 for this book. I'm going to have to try and go back on eBay and see if I could find it. But I was wondering what the heck happened to this book. I guess because of the fact this was right before I was moving, boxes were all over the place, so it got misplaced. Alright, so, for those of you that stuck around, you're going to see a pretty key book. Low grade, but like I always say, low grade is better than no grade. And that is Incredible Hulk issue number 2. That is, of course, not the first appearance of the Hulk, but the first appearance of Hulk being green. So I already have, I think, like a 3.0 of this book. But I remember buying this right before we moved. And like I said, because we left on September 14th and this was mailed out September 3rd, it probably got here just as we were about to move. So it got misplaced with all the other boxes. So Hulk number 2, this is a Silver Age key. Second appearance of the Hulk, but the first time he's green. Because remember, Hulk number 1, he's actually gray. So that is a very significant book. And of course, like I said, it's missing the back cover. So it's a 0.5. But let's look up what a 0.5 according to Go Collect is. Now, of course, Go Collect bases it on graded comics. So let's... And like I said, I don't remember the price I paid for it. It's not letting me do it. I'm going to have to check that at some other time. Alright guys, so that's the video. I hope you guys appreciated the added extra bonus. 34 people hit the like button, so thank you for that. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and if I can find the price, I'll place it in the comments section. So to those who stuck around, thank you so much. And do not forget, it is not you, it is not I, it is We Love Comics. Thanks everybody, I hope you all have a wonderful day.